Well, hey y'all, this is Nick with Music City Motorhead. I'm coming to you on this cloudy and dreary day in December in Nashville, Tennessee. We're here with the 2025 Mazda CX-50. This Mazda CX-50 is the Premium Plus trim. This one is finished in a color called Zircon Sand Metallic. Kind of hard to tell with the cloudy conditions today how awesome this color is. It's really cool in the sunlight. Just have to take my word for it, I guess. Shout out to Nelson Mazda, Cool Springs, Franklin, Tennessee. We'll make a believer out of you. Let's check out the window sticker. So like it says, 2025 CX-50 2.5 Turbo Premium Plus is what it's supposed to say. The rest of that got chewed off somehow. This one's got the twin scroll turbocharged 2.5 liter Sky Active engine, 227 horsepower and 310 foot-pounds of torque. A handful of options on this one, including the Turbo Premium package and the Weather package, brings the total MSRP to $44,560. Plays you a nice little tune as you get in. Alright, it got down to about 30 last night, so not crazy cold, but still cold enough for me to call it a cold start. This gauge cluster is slightly configurable. It's got a couple of options. You just cycle through right here on this info button. And these buttons are really nice quality feeling. You got your traditional speedometer, you got your driver information, you got this simple one, shows your lane keep assist and whatnot. Moving on to the interior of the CX-50, it has these really nice black leather seats. These are heated and ventilated. They have this terracotta stitching and piping. I still enjoy the control knob that Mazda employs, at least for now. I just saw the redesign of the 2026 CX-5 and it doesn't have that anymore, and I'm kind of disappointed. I do like this interior design. It's nice, it's simplistic. It's got everything you need. I like the font of the gauges. Connects you to CarPlay. I'll go through all the CarPlay menus. There's the home screen. It's got like your navigation, Apple Music or Spotify or whatever it may be. You know, general CarPlay stuff. But I don't have a car with wireless CarPlay, so it's cool to me. Got your ventilated seats, your heated steering wheel. All the AC, the HVAC controls right here in this nice little compact space. Very cleanly done. And the nice thing about the Premium Plus trim, there's soft touch materials throughout. This is soft leather, leatherette. It's got the terracotta stitching on here as well. This is all soft touch here. Same thing, nice stitching. The only part, this looks like it is, but it's not. And I don't know why they decided to do this one little spot as like a cost-cutting saving measure. Save like 22 cents on each one or something. You can select your different drive modes right here. My Drive, they call it. You just flick the switch and it can go between sport and normal and off-road. And as you can see in off-road mode, it has these little graphics here. The little digital topo map, if you will. And then back up to normal, and then sport mode, of course, it turns red, because, you know, sport is red. And normal, just gray and white. This CX-50 was equipped with a panoramic moonroof with a power sliding shade. Only opens about that much though. Interesting. One thing you will notice from this angle, this door opens almost to a 90-degree angle, which is great. Especially if you're somebody that has kids, something like that. You need a lot of access in here to car seats or whatever it may be. All these new cars got the rear seat alert too. Make sure you check your rear seats. Don't forget your kids. Come on, kids. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and sit behind myself in a comfortable seating position. I'm a bit of a wider guy, as you can tell. And in we go. I've got enough leg room. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say necessarily ideal, but it's quite enough to be comfortable. I've got good headroom. I'm 5'11". I can move it to where my knees are in here, in the little spot where they're supposed to be. But to be completely comfortable, I would need me to move up just a little bit. Also in this rear seating area, ventilation, you got your heated rear seats. You got two USB-C ports, Oh, didn't mean to give you all the bird there. Or did I? Got your factory Mazda roof rails here. It's nice if you're the adventurous type. You can throw you a couple kayaks on there, some skis, snowboards, whatever tickles your fancy. This thing's off-road capable-ish. Get your accessories, chrome lug nuts, locking wheel key, license plate for the front. And this is the stuff for the roof rack. Mazda genuine cargo liner. Got your donut under there. Cargo cover. Slides into place like so. Alright, y'all, we're about to head out. Let's see how the 2025 CX-50 feels on the road. I like that wide angle on the backup camera a lot. I really like this blinker sound. I know it's a really random thing to enjoy, but you gotta find the little things, right? Even in the heads-up display, it has the stop sign. Pretty cool. Overall, I've really been enjoying this car so far. It honestly handles more like a hatchback than it does like an SUV. Sport mode engaged. And there's 60. It is kind of funny though that right now it says 65 is the speed limit. Pretty sure that 65 is not the speed limit on this road, so take it with a grain of salt whenever your Mazda is telling you what the speed limit is, because I probably should not be going 65 on this road. Just see how it takes the hill with the turbo. We're like nowhere near to the floor. I'm just at like probably a quarter throttle. Oh yeah. You're not lacking for power. That's the thing, like 227 horsepower really doesn't sound like a lot, but the way that they've got this whole powertrain tuned, it's plenty. It's perfect, honestly. It's not overpowered by any means, but I don't feel like it's underpowered either by any means. And I do like the traditional 6-speed. The hybrid models come with an eCVT. You hear the CVT horror stories from Nissan owners from the 2000s, mid-2010s and whatnot. But a lot of times that was from poor maintenance. Seat comfort is pretty good. I would say probably about a 7 out of 10. I am more of a proponent of 80s and 90s Buick style seats. I'm wondering why this city truck is riding my behind with his flashing lights on. It's a cool little tidbit whenever you've got a destination set in your GPS. It also shows up here in the heads-up display what your next move is. Like I was saying, I got to turn in 0.8 miles. Cool little feature that the CX-50 has. The headlights turn with the steering wheel, so watch. These headlights are great, by the way. Got to keep my hands on the wheel, but it's driving for me. Mazda refers to its driver assistance technology as Mazda Copilot. It's doing fine though, going around the curve. Mazda is very explicit that these systems are driver assist, not fully self-driving. Even in the heads-up display, it's telling me to put my hands on the wheel. They emphasize human-centered control rather than autonomy-first design. Yep, I've really enjoyed my time with the 2025 CX-50. I'm honestly sad to bring it back. Oh, it's yelling at me again. Hands on the wheel. That's why those guys on the Facebook groups and stuff, they tie like weights around the wheel, or they like shove a water bottle in the corner or something like that, which obviously I don't recommend or condone. To me, it feels like I'm like way over to the right compared to where I would ride technically in the lane, but obviously we're in, like I can see in the mirror that we're in, but I just feel really close to some of these other vehicles. That could be just a little bit of a calibration thing. All right, let's test this out. Yep, and it got over one lane. It's staying in the lane perfectly. All right, y'all, well, that's a wrap. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me and checking out this awesome 2025 Mazda CX-50. If you're in the market for a small SUV, this is definitely one that you should have on your radar. Mazda cars in general, I've really enjoyed over the past couple of generations, between their design language, their reliability, their ease of use, ergonomics. There really is a lot to like about Mazda right now. Let me know what y'all think, though, in the comments. If y'all were in the market, would you choose the Mazda CX-50 over the competition?